Welcome to episode 728 of the 2-Minute Takeaway Podcast. Hi there, I'm Motivational Keynote Speaker Ken Okel. Did you hear that? The sound of something breaking? Because that is the format today. We're breaking the format. We're going to do something different. You're going to listen to a section of one of my keynote presentations. It's a story I like to tell a lot, but I also know that a good story needs to evolve with the times. So I have added some fun audience participation to this story. Still need to adjust it a little bit more, but I thought it might be a fun thing for you to hear. It is all about learning how to unlock the potential of others. Enjoy.
Have you ever noticed that when there is an unexpected challenge or change, for some organizations, innovation kind of goes away? People say, oh, this problem, nothing we can do about it. We shouldn't even try. Or one of my favorites, we tried that before and we could never do it again. What if in those moments we were cheating ourselves of our potential? Because I believe we are capable of doing some amazing things if we simply say 2 words, what if? And then hopefully there's someone listening who will say, why not? 2 important words, I think, unlocks a lot of possibilities. I'm going to share with you a story, a what-if story. It takes place in an airport. It's a good story. But I realized something. This is your 25th anniversary, and we got to take it up a notch. So I'm going to need your help with some sound effects. We did the clapping thing earlier. We're going to do that later. Remember, we divided the room in half. You're going to help me with some sound effects during the story I'm going to tell you in just a moment. Side A, side B. Side A, there will be several moments in this story where I will point at your side, and I need you to say, oh no, as if something really bad has happened. Okay? Let's practice. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. Chills. Side B, you have a role too. There will be times when I will point at your side, and I need you to say, what happened next in your most inquisitive voice. 3, 2, 1. What happened next? Oh, this is good. Then we're going to have one group activity. There is going to come a time in the talk where I will suddenly break out in this dance move, and I will need you to suddenly start cheering as if something amazing has happened. Now, I won't have you practice it yet because I want you to save it up. But understand, I'm not having you cheer the dance move. You're cheering something in the story. It's a Tuesday night, 5 p.m. I am flying home from a speaking engagement. My flight's at 6:15. I go through the check-in, no problem. I go to TSA, no problem there. And then my phone starts vibrating. Oh, it's the airline app. Oh, no. Yeah, my flight has been delayed by over 4 hours. What happened next? Well, I'm feeling kind of frustrated, but then I realized, Ken, you're the frustrations of choice guy, so you got to make some good decisions. I walk around the airport, I visit the shops, I see they have a food court. Ooh, Cinnabon. After several thousand calories of stress eating, I decided I should probably get to gate 29A. I go down there and, what happened next? Well, I find out we have some problems. I see my fellow passengers, they look defeated. And I find out why. The weather outside is beautiful, but in other parts of the country, it has been stormy. All the inbound flights have been delayed. As a result, we have 2 challenges. Our flight does not have a plane, and we do not have a crew. So this is a little tense. You just stay there, and you're waiting. A little before 11 o'clock, so we are way late. It's looking like this flight's going to be canceled. The gate agent makes an announcement. Now, it starts off a little rough because she says, we can't promise anything. But it gets better. She goes, okay, in about 15 minutes, a plane will arrive. And about 5 minutes after that, a crew will come. But there's a catch. This crew, they've been flying all day, and they are really close to going over the number of hours that they are allowed to work. If it looks like they're going to go over that threshold, we cancel the flight, and everyone goes standby tomorrow. To get this flight out as soon as possible, we need you to board the plane very differently. This plane's got to leave as soon as possible. When we tell you it's time to board, we just need you to line up safely, but quickly get on the plane and sit down in your seat. If you can do that, there's a chance this flight will happen. We do not care about your mileage status. We don't care about your zone. Just get on that plane. You have never seen a group of more than 100 strangers become so focused on a goal because we lined up, we marched on the plane, we found our seats, and we sat down. And then you're just waiting. It's out of your control. Are we going to be marched off the plane in shame? And then, if you were looking out the window, you noticed something because we were going backwards. Backwards was good because backwards meant we had left the gate, and moments later, we are soaring into the air. Very exciting. Oh my gosh. We were late, but we were going home. Moments later, the flight attendant gets on the PA system, and she is laughing. She goes, we have never seen people get on a plane that quickly. And just so you know, we were 9 minutes away from being canceled. 9 minutes in airplane time. That is 3 people playing luggage Tetris with the overhead bins, you know. We had done something that most in the airline industry would have said is not possible. Fortunately, there was someone who said, what if? And someone else said, why not? Let's say in the future, you got to make that fast change. How do you get people to buy in like we did on that day? Well, there's a couple of things you have to do. First off, you got to tell people what's going on. If you need to make a change, they have to understand why they need to do it. Otherwise, they're not going to feel incentivized. You also have to tell them, hey, what are the stakes involved? If this doesn't happen, what's the result? For us, it was simple. We don't get on the plane fast enough, we're flying standby. It'll be painful. It won't be fun. Often I describe it like this. What is the thing that people do not want to hear, but need to hear? Doctors do this all the time with their patients. If you don't change this bad outcome. Final thing, you got to tell people what it is you need them to do. You can't be vague here. You got to give them clear instructions because otherwise they're going to guess what you want. They'll start to improvise. Things may not turn out too well. So make sure that you're giving them those clear work instructions. It will pay off. And just think of it like this. If a group of tired passengers can do something that others would say was impossible, just think what you could do.
I've got some cool people for you to meet. Katie the custodian, Gina the ballerina, and 20 push-ups Pat. These are just some of the characters who are in my new book, Get Better, Smart Business Advice from Unexpected Mentors. The book is out. You can pick it up at Amazon.com. To find out more about the behind-the-scenes story of the book, go to my website, KenOkel.com. And while there, you can also watch some clips from my speaking presentations and listen to past episodes of this podcast. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Ken Okel. Get better and take care.